Could these be the best forgiving mid-handicap irons of 2025? Today we're going to put them in the hands of our mid-handicap golfer because these could potentially be the most underrated clubs of the year, the best forgiving clubs of the year, and to be honest, the clubs that most people should be looking at to have in their golf bags. These are, of course, the Callaway Apex AI 300 irons. Now, these are jam-packed full of artificially intelligent technology. I believe I got that right. So, we're going to give it somebody unartificially intelligent. Brett, how are you?
I'm all right, are you?
I'm good, thank you. So, Brett, talk us through what you like to see in a forgiving golf club, because I know you're a huge fan of golf clubs that just make the game a little bit easier for you, but still look nice and sleek.
We tested the TaylorMade P790s a couple of weeks ago. Quite a bit of a similar concept, I suppose, and just a little bit better looking for me with this.
Do you think these are better looking than the 790?
Yeah.
Wow.
I like this little bit here.
So I'd be really interested to see if they perform better as well. These are quite a strong lofted. They are the most forgiving club in that kind of Callaway lineup. There's the AI 200 as well, which is a little bit smaller. So I'd be interested to see if you like the look of these, if you get on with them, how they perform, and if people should maybe be looking at them for their clubs this year. Brett, want a par 3 to kick things off? I've given you the wrong club actually. I'll let you. I always like to keep them in here for the introductions. I feel like people just like the unravelness. So we'll go 8 iron.
It always feels like Christmas morning.
It always does. How's your new top? All right, looks nice that.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? Got it gifted.
Right.
Oh, she's there, look.
Yeah, so let's just have a look at the kind of shape and blade length of this 8 iron. Let's see potentially if it could be a club that you guys like the look of as well. I initially thought they looked a little bit big. I thought there was a little bit too much offset and the top line was too thick, but I'm not the kind of the golfer these are aimed at.
I am.
Should we have a look at what's in your bag, mate, if you want to just, because that's what Brett was fitted into and they still work for him really, really nicely. So.
It is true, we could have gone to Lindrick today, but we didn't get invited, did we, pal?
I
didn't.
You didn't get the invite, yeah. So what do you think?
I like them.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like them. And I suppose that probably comes from what I'm playing with, that you think they look a bit big on the top line and stuff, but they actually look smaller to what I'm playing.
And I honestly think that Callaway have done a really good job in hiding the technology in them. Like if they're in someone's bag, even down to the point of having that AI 300 on the back of the hosel, so like they're in the bag and the bag appeal's still like, oh, you've got the Callaway Apex, they look really, really good. And then the conversation ends, which is kind of what people want, isn't it?
Yeah,
we're 155 yards out, we're into the wind. Is 8 iron enough for you?
I think so. I hope so.
Oh, what a strike that is, by the way. That's all over it. Ooh, that's a lovely shot. Just overdrew maybe a little bit.
Just a touch, weren't it? Let's have one more.
So do you see that drawing because of maybe the offset, or is it just more of your swing path?
I think that's more my swing path really on the first one, but I suppose we'll see from next 2. That is kind of a natural shape that I'd put in, so let's see. Yeah, same again.
Carbon copy up that left side. What I will say is the strike's incredible.
Awesome. I would say that was a better strike than the first one.
Yeah, can you just do me a favour, just aim out towards that right hand bunker and just hit that shot, because for any golfer that potentially misses the ball a little bit to the right, with your irons especially, and you feel like you're losing a bit of distance, these could be a really, really good option for you, because I mean, potentially they have that offset, they have that kind of internal weighting structure, and they have all that AI technology. Wow. Oh, go on, be good. Be good. Phenomenal golf shot.
Awesome.
So straight away there, obviously, these aren't fitted for you. These are kind of just off the rack, as it were.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the 8 iron? Because that, I mean, to be honest, the display you've put on, ball striking is very good. And that last shot's about 5 feet away, just getting used to maybe the design of them.
Yeah, and literally we've just seen us unpack it, so that's first 3 shots we've ever hit with them. And if you're picking the first 3 shots, you'd kind of accept it. And yeah, I fell in love straight away, I think.
I think one more you could hold it.
Let's have a go. Come on.
It shows the distances there because we're 155 into a bit of wind, aren't we?
Yeah.
I definitely feel like you have to aim out to the right just to let it to come in.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think if it's consistent and you know that that's going to be the shot, then you're happy to do it.
Frighteningly good. This is all over it. All over it.
Oh, it's big.
Wow. Look at that go.
Insane.
Now that could be seen as a positive because the ball's gone a long way. I kind of see that as a bit of an issue because this is what the first gen P790s used to do. I'm glad we hit that last one because it has gone...
True, and I remember you saying that when we tested the new P790s.
Just a bit of a kind of flyer, wasn't it? Or a hot one.
Yeah, and it was a hot one, I think, because the other three are dead same distance, aren't they?
Where have you struck them out of the face? Have you struck them all pretty central?
Yeah.
That's a new one, isn't it?
Very new, they might make the bag.
So interestingly, with the distances on the A-tine, you can see we've got quite a bit of front to back dispersion. That can be potentially down to how you've struck them, but you feel like, do you feel like they were pretty consistent?
Yeah, not far off. Obviously, I would say the one that's finished perfect were the best strike, followed by that one that went a little bit long, to be fair.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it getting that long, but...
So A-tine's all good and well. Should we talk 4-iron?
Yeah, and that's a problem, isn't it?
It might be, might not be. Sometimes maybe good.
Sometimes maybe bad.
Okay, Brett, let's talk about the 4-iron because the 4-iron's a club where a lot of people potentially might have these in the bag if you go maybe split set, because obviously we have the AI 200. We also have the tie irons, so the Apex ties, you know them black ones that you tried?
Yes.
Just like very expensive, unfortunately, but these, I think these potentially could perform almost just as well for not a fraction of the price because they're still not cheap, but they're very, very good.
I still like the look of them.
Yeah?
Still like them.
How do you compare them to maybe the kind of P790 that we tried out in Portugal?
At the minute, going off those three, I feel if I was picking out the two, it'd be these.
Yeah.
I felt the strike were better, the feel was better. The weight were a little bit better as well, to be fair, but to be fair, when we were...
Might just be you, mate, £7 down.
Well, that's it, it must be me.
Bloody enough.
It must be me. I know when we were in Portugal, we were hitting the higher irons a little bit more into par 5, if you remember, so it'd be interesting now to see where...
What are you looking for out of this 4-iron then?
I don't like it to balloon up and drop right.
Yeah.
Just a nice penetrating shot if I can. And that will be dependent on me as well a little bit.
It's a great strike, but it's gone a little bit right, like you said.
Yeah, a little bit right.
Where are you aiming? Are you aiming left of the big tree?
To be fair, I aimed at the big tree, thinking obviously on the last shot we found that draw quite consistent. So.
Yeah, last shot we're into the wind. This whole wind off left.
Yeah, let's take that a little bit tighter now.
Oh yeah,
that's a better one.
That's an insane.
That's
4-iron.
awesome. I love that.
And I'm really looking forward to the numbers portion of this. We haven't done them yet. We'll film that another day and chuck it in this video. But I think these could be really, really good for you, couldn't they?
Unbelievably. That's yeah, that's really excited me, to be fair. One more. Let's see if we can follow that one. No, that was a bad one.
Nothing's perfect, mate, is it?
No.
We've got to chuck a couple of them in.
Yeah, it's not me without it, is it?
Right, Brett, 125 yards, playing 128 yards, and we've put you in the rough.
Ooh.
Because I think a lot of potential club testing happens from the fairway or inside, and let's be fair, it doesn't always materialise.
I thought you were going to follow that up by saying that's your normal habitat.
No, not at all, but I do think testing clubs out of the rough as well is a really, really good thing to do. So, pitching wedge, how does that look? Because sometimes when you start looking at sets, the smaller clubs or the shorter clubs can look a little bit...
Again, I don't think it's... and maybe this is because of what I'm playing with at the minute. It doesn't look anything worrying for me. I quite like the look of it.
Yeah, offset's not an issue or anything like that?
No, offset's not an issue. Yeah, let's see if it's... I'm going to hope I play that big draw.
I'm going to say this is about your yardage, isn't it?
Yeah,
call it
125,
130.
Yeah. Nice to see if we get that same shape. So I'm going to try and send it over that bunker. That's the plan anyway.
Oh yeah. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video. What a shot. A little bit of spin out the rough as well.
Yeah, it's still held, isn't it?
What are your thoughts on the feel? Because when we tested the 790s, you liked them.
I did, and I would say I'd go up a gear on these, that I actually prefer these. I think they're so soft off that face.
Yeah.
It feels good for me. I'm in love, I think. I'm a bit speechless.
In love.
I'm in love. I easily fall in love though. Oh, that's a bit chunky, so that'd be interesting to see if that gets there.
Your wife will say you deserve that one after that comment.
Wow, that's gone long, and that were a chunk.
That's the one area where potentially, if I was a club fitter here, or if you're just kind of saying, let me hit some and explain what you see,
Yeah.
maybe they're a little bit strong. Maybe we do get that occasional flyer, whereas the AI 200s potentially could be a little bit more easy, because that's into the wind as well, and we can't even see that. It's just gone long.
No, it pitched well over, and we've seen that twice now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Let's have one more. Let's see if see what we see this time.
Gone a long way. That's carried 140 uphill. That. That's interesting, because that's a bottomy one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's.
Does it carry the bunker?
I think so.
Yeah,
it's on there. So yeah, that's it's forgiving enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I left that there, I'm still happy. I've got 2 putts at it, haven't I? I'm not dropping it short, so obviously the first one were brilliant.
If I asked you for this whole set of Callaway Apex AI 300 irons to give me a little bit of a kind of 5-word review.
Oof, you've put me on the spot.
All right, 30-second review.
30-second review. Great feel, great look, aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
I think they're just slightly inconsistent with that flyer that we get. Similar to that P790 really. I'd be a little bit worried about having them in full time.
Yeah, so potentially looking at either P770 or AI 200.
100%.
Brett, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. See you later.
2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No, we'll take them.